Hey guys, Tom from Lifestyle here. Today we're going to talk about a few ways you can make money on Craigslist. It's going to make it short, sweet, and simple. Of course, you could sell items on Craigslist, but I want to talk about other ways that you can make money as well. It's one of the sites that's been around forever, as you probably know, and it has a lot of competitors now. People still use Craigslist, but it's just not as popular as it once was. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about some ways you can make money on Craigslist. If you're out of ideas, looking for new ideas to make money, try to cover everything from selling services to even physical goods. I'll even talk about how you can find a part-time gig, one-time gig, and so forth. As always, my ideas are straightforward, not scamming, not going to push any products, just like to inform. That's how I work. So let's begin. All right, so number one on the list, I'm talking about flipping items. I've mentioned flipping items many times in the past, such as flipping cars or furniture, lawnmowers. I've talked about it a lot of times on lushDollar.com, not as many videos, but in short, this is just the process of this finding something cheaper, whether you go to Walmart and go to the clearance section, or you go on Craigslist to even find a freebie or something. You can generally find something that you could resell for higher value, whether it's on Craigslist, unless you can do it on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, or whatnot. And to get started, I highly recommend that you check out the many resources out there. One of my favorites is the subreddit. It's called Flipping, and these are a lot of flippers. You can see there's more than 240,000 people on it right now that are not active, but it's part of the community. And you could see the people talk about flipping in general. A lot of them focus on eBay, but Craigslist is part of it too, and you can learn a lot. I can't cover it all in this video, of course, but check out that. Check out YouTube videos and so forth. There's a lot of information out there, but I just want to say flipping is one of the better ways to earn money on Craigslist, as long as you know what to look for. Fixing and restoring, this is another one I like. It's kind of like flippings, but I mentioned it briefly. But it's finding something that needs a little TLC, whether it's furniture, it's a lawnmower, it's something you can fix. You can find something specific that you can get good at fixing. Let's just say you want to focus on refrigerators, and you learn how to fix any refrigerator, a vacuum, or so forth. You can find these items for free. You can find them at garage sales. You can find them just about anywhere. And as long as you can turn around and fix it for minimal parts, that's a great way to teach yourself how to restore something and then make money. There's a lot of things that people are just willing to throw on the curb, and they don't care about getting money for it or getting pennies on the dollar because they know it's broke. But who knows, it may only take a $25 part to get it going again. So that's something to consider. I found that furniture, appliances, and electronics are very good, that you can often increase your value by more than 50%. And again, Craigslist is great, as is Facebook Marketplace, and so many more. So this is a video specifically for Craigslist, but just keep in mind some of these items that you're selling you can put on other sites as well. This is probably one of my favorite sections on Craigslist. It's the free section right there. You can see it, and it's in the for sale. Let's check it out in your area to see what's being listed for free. You'll be surprised at what's in your area that you can just go and take for free if it's there, and just turn around and sell it either on Facebook Marketplace or somewhere else, not even just Craigslist. But for example, look at right here, this wine cooler. If it even was broken, this is something you could learn how to fix. You could sell that. This entertainment center is massive. Here, it's probably going to be a pain in the butt to take away, but guess what? You could sell it and deliver it to someone's house for much more than $0 there. And scroll through, there is going to be garbage, and some people will throw it on the curb and say, just come by my curb, and if it's there, it's there. But in some cases, people will want to meet you, but you can see that there's potential items I'm looking at. A hot tub, if you learned how to fix hot tubs, that's an idea right there. There's furniture you can restore, and so forth. So this is something to check out every day. There's tons of items depending on where you live, and a lot of people will post the pictures like this. But good things go fast, so if you want it, you're going to have to snag it and refresh throughout the day. And if it does look like something good, again, this is something to take, and then it's up to you where you want to resell it after. You can even repost it on Craigslist, again, Facebook, all the other ones that allow you to sell things like this too. Another section that I like is the bartering section. That's right by the free. It's under the for sale here, and this is usually a section where people are willing to trade for something, or they may be willing to trade for services, or whatever it may be. So if you can look through this bartering section, you see something that looks of interest, such as, let's just say, this Range Rover. If we were to click on it, you can usually see what people may want to trade it for. They want to trade it for a truck or cash, whatever it may be. So this may be something to browse as well. It's not as popular to me as the freebie section, but sometimes you may be able to find a trade that makes sense to you. You can even search, of course, if you have something you're willing to trade. So play around with this. This one isn't the greatest, but it's a great way to find something that you could trade and maybe make money off, and so forth. If you don't want to sell anything and you just want money today and you just want to show up, make some cash, then that's doable too. I mentioned this a ton of times, and what you want to do is go to the bottom here on the desktop. It's under the gigs, or on the app it's the same way. And the cool thing about the gigs section is that there's a lot of one-time gigs, there's full-time gigs, and so forth. And you'll just see that, for example, some people they needed office furniture movers, so maybe you'll come in. If we clicked on that, we'll see what they needed from us if we were to apply for that one. This one looks like it'd be a full-time job, talking about $18, $17 an hour. But sometimes you can scroll through and you can see that they'll need helpers for the day, but then they may have shifts that you can apply to, like an app like Uber, so you just show up whenever you want. So there's a ton of ideas here. You can browse through it. Again, today was the 29th. I was doing this video, and the list just keeps going and going. Just make sure it's legitimate. Research into the company and ask them questions, because of course you're applying to them, so you need to know what you're getting yourself into. There's a lot of great options. Again, part-time, one-time, and whatnot. Just play it safe when you are looking for ways to make money. Don't be too desperate, and don't fall for the scams that say you can make thousands in a day, when of course that's not going to happen. Another idea is just go into the service section. If you can offer service, you can do so as well. Just make sure that you know your local city ordinances if you need a license or whatever it may be. But you can do everything from giving out lessons, say for music, to pet sitting, or in the marine section, you could say detailing boats, fixing phones, whatever skill you may have. To start posting your services here and see where it takes you. Just learn copywriting or simple descriptions and pictures that get people lured in at least to your listing. And then from there, you can kind of run your own mini business, and who knows where that takes you if you do good work. Then of course referrals are key here, so that's a great option to consider. There's a lot of categories. Again, Craigslist does draw on people. As long as you don't seem sleazy or scammy, it's a great way to go into that service section and offer something that you think you could offer for a good value and you know you'll do a good job with. And my last one that I like a lot too is in the gig section. You want to go back to it, but you're going to be more specific in what you're looking for. These are going to be called focus groups and surveys. So if we type in focus group here, you're going to see that there's people that are looking for specific people. So for example, this company is looking for an online focus group for people who like beverages, and you can click on it and it says a national marketing firm is seeking men and women to participate in an online marketing research study on beverages. Be compensated $50 for your participation. That one's online. That's good because some are in person, but after COVID, a lot have gone online. This one's for drivers. There's urologist, it's sports, up to $180. And the great thing about these focus groups, there's some being posted almost every day, and they pay anywhere from $50 to $200, and a lot of them can be done online. And that's the great thing about these, and they can be easy cash, because all you're doing is answering survey questions, and you can do survey as well as another keyword. You could see that there will be survey groups as well. It's $25 online survey for parents. And again, this can be a little sleazy sometimes, but just follow the link. And if it goes to what seems like a legitimate company, I've researched a lot of them on the $, site, but you can Google them as well and get a quick vibe. So don't just fill it all out until you know who you're dealing with, because there are some sleazy people. But for the most part, if it looks reputable when you go on it, it should be okay. But just do a quick Google search, just be safe. But this could be a great way to make $20 to $200 a month just answering questions. And I like to push this because I find it to be a pretty decent side gig, and Craigslist can be a good opportunity to find these options. So in the end, why Craigslist may seem like a thing of the past, there's still money to be made, as millions do keep coming to the site. And if you apply any of these tips, I can almost assure you that you can make some sort of money at least by the end of the week, whether it's a gig, a survey, starting your own service or whatnot. Just take a look at some of these options. I just try to mention some quick tips. Of course, it's not going to make you rich in any way, but Craigslist is still a great way to make some money. In fact, if you're good enough, you can earn a couple $100s just in those gigs alone. So as always, all my tips are honest. I try to just inform. That's why I created this channel. Go to lushdollar.com as well to find many ways to just be smart with your money and make money on, save money, whatever it may be. I have hundreds of ways to do so, and I keep adding videos and content. Again, just created to inform. So that's going to do it for now. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. It always helps me out. If not, you just keep coming back whenever you want. I just appreciate you watching. It's going to do it for now. See you guys next time.